everybody, this is Dr. Eileen here. Happy Wednesday. I'm here delivering my virtual adjustment on a lifetime of independence. I just really love hearing our patients and fitness members share their stories of their own versions of living their best lives, their versions of expressing their full potential, their versions of being happy because they're more independent. Stories from babies and toddlers who haven't slept well since birth and since getting chiropractic care are sleeping through the night, or migraine sufferers who have been medication dependent for years who are now headache free and medication free, or stories of people in their 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s who walk in here who can barely move, barely get out of a chair, who are now exercising and standing on balance pads and balance pods and doing stability balls exercises, and they are thanking us because not only are they feeling better, they're functioning better, and they're way more independent in their lives. So these stories just really kind of blow my mind sometimes. I call them miracle stories, and they just really motivate me. And I'm so grateful to be doing these virtual adjustments, and really grateful and appreciative for people who are tuning in and people who are sharing this information, because my passion is to educate people and help people understand that it is totally possible to be healthy and express full potential for a lifetime, as we say, womb to tomb. So my virtual adjustment today is called Make Today Matter. And the virtual adjustment post that we did, that's posted below, has a link to two articles. One is called Action Plan for Lasting Change, and the other one is called Mastering Personal Change. So I really encourage people to check out those articles and also to share them, because the more we can educate each other and the healthier we all become, the better off we're all going to be. So I know it sounds cliche, but today really is the first day of the rest of your life. So why not decide to make today a turning point towards your dreams? Why not decide to make yourself healthier, make yourself happier? Why not decide to pursue your passions today? And you know, sometimes we tend to blame the world around us for our struggles, and we all have struggles, but it is totally possible to make the most of today regardless of our struggles and our circumstances. And the 100-Year Lifestyle has a premise on what we call the 3 life-changing principles. And the first life-changing principle is change is easy, thinking about change is hard. And I see this a lot in my office, in that most people come in to see us when they're in crisis. And they typically share with us that they have been suffering for days, weeks, months, years. They've been living with it. They've been, trying to deal with it by masking the symptoms and dealing with medications. But the reality is, once the suffering gets to a point, it starts to actually affect the quality of their life. It affects the quality of their ability to work. A lot of people, they can't work, or they definitely can't enjoy the work. It affects the quality of what we call their playtime, ability to be able to enjoy life and have the fun factor things and be able to enjoy doing those. The ability to sleep, it definitely affects the quality of their entire life. And once that suffering gets so intense, that's oftentimes when people decide to make a change, to do something different, to try to help themselves. And what's interesting in that, once they kind of decide to make that change, once they get here and they start to realize that it is totally possible to get healthier and not continue to suffer, and once they actually start to experience, they say, wow, that was easy. So the reality is, change is easy, thinking about change is hard. The second principle of the 100-Year Lifestyle is change happens one choice at a time. Think progress, not perfection. So again, reality is, most people come in to see us when they're in crisis and they're suffering, and their bodies, spine, nervous system, muscle system, chemistry system is deteriorating. We say deteriorating like the tree on the left here, okay? And they are deteriorating. And so as they start to make changes, they start to get their body moving better, spine and nervous system working better. They start to actually make changes in their nutrition because they realize how they're feeding themselves is not really conducive to getting healthier, is more inflamed. They start to realize, hey, my muscle system is deteriorating like the tree on the left here, and start integrating endurance and strength exercises to be able to support their structure better. And each of those changes starts to shift them. And in the beginning, when they're in crisis, like the tree on the left, sometimes it's really hard to see, hey, is this ever going to go away? Am I ever going to get better? But what I tell them is change happens one choice at a time. Think progress, not perfection. And each little change is like putting more leaves on the tree, one at a time, one at a time. And then they wake up one day and they become like tree on the right, over here, wherever that is, tree on the right, right? So change happens one choice at a time. Think progress, not perfection. Third principle of the 100-year lifestyle is approach change with your 100-year lifestyle in mind. And it's all about visualizing your future self, right? It's all about imagining how healthy, happy, engaged, and active your future self can be. And what I really, what's really, interesting is we live in a world of instant gratification and short-term thinking. So what I really love about the 100-year lifestyle is it embraces long-term vision, thinking, and choices, and it helps to make them cool for people and really understanding the value of it. And I think when we talk about long-term thinking, let's use an example of, let's say, retirement, right? And they did an interesting study in the UK, and they studied 3,400 retirees, and they studied them before retirement, and they studied them after retirement. I think the retirement age was 61 or 62. And they looked at cognitive brain function in these people before and after retirement. And one of the things they found is that there was a 38% faster decline in verbal memory skills for people after retirement. So, they started to actually deteriorate. And the reality is that because people are living longer and longer, something long-term vision, thought, concept like retirement is actually becoming an outdated concept. And in a place like Okinawa, Japan, which has one of the healthiest populations in the world, where women live longer than any other global, women anywhere else in the world. And in Okinawa, they don't even have a word for retirement. They are so committed to their purpose and passion and how they live and how they work, and they want to continue that as long as they can. And that contributes to the health, the vitality, and the longevity of that society, obviously. So why not decide to make choices that will support health, happiness, vitality, not just for today or tomorrow, but for the long haul of life, 80, 90, 100 years and beyond, right? So my question for you today is, if you knew you were going to live longer, 80, 90, 100 years and beyond, how would you change your life today? One thing, right? So for me, I'm going to change my life today, not today, it's actually starting Saturday. I'm going to do a 9-day nutrition cleanse that will help detoxify my body, my digestion, my liver. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and our daughter Mackenzie inspired me because she did it, and I was amazed to see the differences in her whole being, her skin, her face, her energy level, her entire body shifted. So she really inspires me to keep committed to my 100-year lifestyle. So remember, the reality is we are likely going to be living a lot longer than we ever thought. So making chiropractic care as part of a lifestyle at any age will improve spine and nervous system function, neurology. It will improve nutrition and how you decide to feed yourself. endurance and strength to get the muscle system more stable to be able to support the structure. And when that happens, the body will become healthier, stronger, and less vulnerable. And so we believe that everybody deserves to be healthy from the time they are born to their last phase of life. And we are passionate about our commitment to helping to transform health and longevity consciousness in our community and beyond. And as a chiropractor, again, 31 years, I see these changes happen every day of people of all ages. So we are accepting new patients of all ages, right? And so we're doing a special we call Lifetime of Independence Special for July, 30% off our new patient spine and nervous system evaluation. So I am inviting you and your family to come in and have your spine and nervous system checked. So it's time to make changes for yourself and your family, and don't wait for a crisis to make a change. Make a change today. So remember, life-changing principles is, I forgot, right? No, I didn't forget, right? So change happens one choice at a time. Think progress, not perfection. First life-changing principle is, change is easy. Where's my cognitive function? Change is easy. Thinking about change is hard. And the last life-changing principle is approach change with your 100-year lifestyle in mind. So anyway, those are 3 life-changing principles. Make today matter. Call us. Check us out. I'm doing my Facebook Lives every other week. I think the next one is going to be August 12th. And so tune in to Orange Chiropractic, Family and Fitness, Dr. Eileen's virtual adjustment, and share this with your friends. Also, if you have any questions or you have things that you want me to talk about, right? Let us know, and I'm happy to do that. So make today matter. See you next time. Bye.